multiplying by the least common denominator, or LCD, to solve rational equations. Well, how do we solve a rational equation? Well, here we have an example. It's 1 over 2 plus 2 over t is equal to 1 over t, right? So the first step is to find the LCD. And so we look at all the denominators, and the denominators we have are 2 and t. Right? There's a 2 here, a t here, and a t here. So 2 and t. The LCD is going to be 2 times t, all right, or 2t. And so step 2 is multiply each side of the equation by the LCD, 2t. So what is that going to give us? It's going to give us 2t times 1/2 plus 2 over t is equal to 1 over t times 2t. And so let's look at the left side of the equal sign. We go ahead and distribute out this way, and we distribute out over there. Right. So we're multiplying two fractions together, so we could go ahead and put a 1 underneath that 2t. Right? We multiply straight across, and so what we're going to get is 2t over 2, because we're multiplying 2t times 1 and 1 times 2, right? 2. And we'll do the same with the second term. We'll get plus 4t over t is equal to 2t over t. Alright, so now that we're here, you're going to go ahead and cancel out common factors in the numerator and denominator of each term. So we have the 2's cancel out, the t's cancel out, and the t's cancel out. So what are we left with? We're left with t plus 4 is equal to 2. We're going to solve for t by subtracting 4 from both sides. We get t is equal to -2, and that's our final answer. T is equal to -2. So that's our strategy here. We want to go ahead and look at our rational equation and find the LCD, multiply both sides of the equal sign by the LCD, and then cancel out and solve for the variable. Let's go ahead and look at an example here. So what do we have? First step is find the LCD. Right here we have a denominator of x minus 2. We have a denominator of 1. And we have a denominator here of x plus 2. So to find the LCD between x minus 2, 1, and x plus 2, the 1 we can ignore, right, because it's a 1. But our LCD is going to be x minus 2 times x plus 2. Alright, so now that we found our LCD, we're going to move on to step 2, which is multiply each side of the equal sign by the LCD. So let's do that now. It's going to go like this. X minus 2, x plus 2, times 2x minus 5 over x minus 2 minus 2, parentheses, is equal to 3 over x plus 2 times x minus 2 times x plus 2, like so. Alright, so what are we doing? We're multiplying this factor here, and we're going to distribute it out to both of the terms in the binomial. Right? So what do we get when we do that? Well, we're going to get x minus 2 times x plus 2 times 2x minus 5 all over x minus 2. And then we're distributing out over to here to the minus 2. So it's going to be minus 2 times x minus 2 times x plus 2 over 1, I guess we could say, right? Just to keep everything a fraction. And then we'll say it's equal to, on this side, it's going to be 3 times x minus 2 times x plus 2 over x plus 2. Alright, so got a lot of factors there. So now finally what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and cancel out common factors. So we got an x minus 2 on the numerator, x minus 2 in the denominator. Those are going to cancel out. We have a nothing here, right? And then over here we have an x plus 2 and an x plus 2, so those two can cancel out. Okay. So what are we left with? We're left with a x plus 2 times 2x minus 5 minus 2 times x minus 2 times x plus 2 is equal to 3 times x minus 2, and that's it. Alright, so now what are we going to do? Well, we'll go ahead and work this out. Let me get some scratch paper. So we'll go ahead and work this out. So we'll use FOIL method. And so we'll get 2x squared minus 5x plus 4x minus 10. And then here we'll have a minus 2. And we'll multiply it by this these two binomials FOILed out. So we'll get x squared plus 2x minus 2x becomes no 2x. Alright, 0. And then in the end we have a minus 2 is equal to 3x minus 2. Okay, so now we have this here to simplify and distribute out. So we'll have a 2x, and I'm going to combine my like terms here. So it's going to be minus x combined. Oh no, I don't have like terms there. You got to be really careful when you're putting this all together. Here we'll distribute out the negative 2. So negative 2x squared, and then we'll have a positive 4 plus 4 is equal to 3x minus 2. Now when we combine like terms, oh, this is an x squared there. Now when we combine like terms, we have a 2x squared and a minus 2x squared. Those cancel out. And then we'll have a negative x minus 6, because we're combining the negative 10 and the 4 to negative 6, is equal to 3x minus 2. Okay, we're almost there. So now I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. And I get negative 4x minus 6 is equal to negative 2. I'm now going to add 6 to both sides. And we get negative 4x is equal to positive 4. Divide by negative 4. And I get x is equal to negative 1. And so that's my final answer. So quite a bit of work here, but our answer is x is equal to negative 1. Alright, let me go and stop there. I could do the next problem on a different video.